Now, let me come to the hotel rooms. Thousands of hotel rooms in select locations like Cochin, Mona, and the average room revenue seems to be plummeting. And the fact that these projects are more on the commercial real estate debt fund model, they don't seem to be generating enough cash to service the debt. How serious is the situation? Or because we continue to hear the government as well as at the state and the center saying, if we need to touch that milestone mark in the number of tourist arrivals, we need 1 lakh more rooms. At the same time, people who have built hotels with 200 room inventory say we are running at 50%. You're getting an ARR of 4,500 to 5,000 for an AP. How serious is this problem? What can be done?
You see, the statistics of the government and the industry doesn't match. You have recently read about in the papers because statistics is done not very scientifically. It is based on number of days. If a tourist stays in a place for 3 days, they take it as 3, not as 1. So the number of tourists coming in becomes 3. So that is how they take the statistics. Number 2 is because of this hype. Many people who have some money borrow some more from the bank, they build a hotel. After building it, they think about marketing. They think that people will just come in like that. Doesn't happen. Then they think about marketing, it's too late. They cannot service their loans, debt. And then it becomes a vicious circle. So then they try to sell that place. So as many hotels are being built, that many are being not sold, on sale, because buyers are not there. So this is what is happening. So there should be an agency or a group which should say that we will advise you on how you invest in a hotel, how much should be, because everybody is building 5-star now because of that, and they don't know what to do with that 5-star. They should know how to run it, they should know how to market it, and the kind of money they are spending on building these hotels is enormous. As far as I am concerned, I always look at the returns. So I don't spend that kind of money on my hotels, but they look good, but I am a little economic. So I could service my debts and I could run my hotels. I think most frugal is Jose. He doesn't spend much on the hotels. So he is surviving, I am surviving. But the newcomers in this market, they don't know. But they think that they have to build something very glittery, because people are not looking for that, If I sell my room at 5,000, my 5-star hotel is also selling for 5,000. So how does it match?
True.
And that's the problem now.
The recent statistics by government itself, if you take 5 years, in 2000 it was only 30,000 rooms in Kerala. And 2014 it is 75,000 rupees, which is 150% increase.
Growth.
And as per government, whether it is correct or bogus figure, increase of tourist arrival is every year average 8 to 10%, 40%. So 150 we are standing in 40. So there is a gap of 110% in the demand and supply. That is as per the government records. And the foods or these promises or offers government is demanding every year, 20,000 rooms, 30,000 rooms per day. To poor people are jumping in and investing money who does not know how to manage and operate.
It's easy if you have the money. It's easy for you to build a hotel. Building a hotel is not the most important part, but how to run the hotel is the most important part. My experience as far as Taj is concerned in Kerala, our ARRs have constantly grown. It may not be to that quantum that we would have loved to, but the ARR currently that we are doing this year is better than last year. Okay, the average total revenue, though may not be the kind of growth that we would have loved to, but it has grown. So how do you manage and how do you market a hotel is extremely important. Every city has hotels coming up, and as Masood Joseph was saying, because of now the liquor regulation, everybody wants to build 5-star hotels, and it doesn't run that way.
But I would say that your ARR has gone up because you have constantly upgraded your product.
I'm sure that is a part of operation.
Yeah, but what is now happening is that people have started hotels expecting, and because of the liquor policy change, there's been a tremendous loss in the MICE business. See, it's not enough. See, I'm telling you, 100 room.
I fully agree, Masood. We have not affected because most of our hotels are 5 stars.
Yeah, 5-star, and it's not on MICE. It's not surviving on MICE.
It's not surviving so much on MICE.
So even for casino or CGH group also, it's not surviving on MICE to that extent. So the ARR would remain still high for groups like that. And like Mr. Riyaz said, okay, he is build products which are just required for that.
At that level, the right brand.
And
There is
there
anyway
again,
no
it's not-
liquor in.
Yeah, he's got a different brand and he's
Not
doing
impacted
well.
by that.
But the fact remains that people who have invested in hotels are really crying these days because the MICE has been totally wiped out from this market. Small MICE, say 100 room or 50 room, MICE has totally gone from here.
True.
The most important thing today the industry is facing, there is a big alarming code. 90% of productivity is from domestic tourism, and when we started 20 years or 30 years back, in India there was only 3 or 4 destinations. Now in India we can see 25 to 30 destinations, each state competing with each other. So domestic arrival is now becoming a big difficulty due to many reasons. One, Indian traveler gets plenty of offers from different places, plus air connectivity. Air connectivity goes sometimes, it goes to 3 times or 4 times.
4 times
So
price.
these are all some issues now presently, plus oversupply.